Now, you have the interest, you have the intelligence, you have the involvement. How do you go about accomplishing what you want to accomplish? What is the strategy that you need to adopt? That strategy that you need to adopt is what is described in 3 P's. The first P is planning. So when it comes to accomplishing things, see, you are here. Now you want to reach your destination with a qualification. If you go to a shopping mall, you want to identify a particular shop in some other floor, then you will have a map, isn't it? They will say you are here and how to reach there. Now, you should also have a roadmap, how you are going to reach. Today, many of us are under the presumption or wrong notion that many things are dictated by destiny and succumb to it. When things go wrong, we think this is fate, this is destiny. But without realizing that you have a role to play to prevent it, you can avoid it. Therefore, my dear young friends, what I would suggest you to perceive life, including the goal of accomplishing chartered accountancy qualification, is you have the liberty, you have the privilege, you have the authority, you have the right to shape your life, to design your future, to mold your course of action, and to regulate and control what can happen in your life, what cannot happen in your life. I have seen some who go to the temple and say, if I pass CA 108 coconuts, I'll break. Nothing wrong in it. But after promising God, if you remain without doing anything, will the qualification will come? No. What does it mean? It means, at best, God can co-author your success. He cannot give it to you on the platter if you don't do anything. And that again reinforces the point that you are here to co-author your life. If you take active part and author it in the way you want it to be, nothing will stop it from happening. In other words, when you pray, pray as if everything depends on God. When you work, work as if everything depends on you. And with that consolidation, it will be an excellent success story that you can portray to the rest of the world. So in that sense, planning has to be power-packed, because you have to put your heart and soul in shaping your future. You are actually co-authoring an enchanting story of your life, and you are able to predict it. You need not go to an astrologer to know what is going to be your future, because nobody else other than you can predict your future. Since you are going to shape it, you should know what is going to be the future. You should be able to say, in 2017, I am going to be this. In 2020, I have to be this. 2025, 30, that's what you are capable of doing it. So believe in that. From here to there, how you are going to transform your life. That's all about planning. While planning is inevitable, it should not also take too much time. You should not be spending too much time in only planning and designing. What you are able to see in this picture, there is a person, he has got a brush in his hand and a paint. So he has not planned how to paint the room, flooring. He should have started from where he is standing and ended with the exit door so that he could have walked out, whereas he started from the wrong direction and ended up here, doesn't know how to come out. So planning is all about measuring your path ahead, how you are going to do it, and the way you are going to conquer it, the way you are going to accomplish it, the way you are going to pursue your goal and achieve it. So that is the purpose of planning, and that can be done in a meticulous way with nuts and bolts broken up in the sense, as a CA student, you will have to decide on which book to study for what subject. You will have to decide on which subject you are going to attend class, which one self-study. After planning, you will have to get into the job. There was a person who was sitting on the bank of a lake. The passerby was wondering what this man is thinking so deeply, looking at the lake water. First day, second day, 3 days passed by. So the passerby stopped and asked him, "You seem to be a very scholarly person. What is that you are so deeply thinking, looking at this lake?" So this person replied saying, "I'm thinking how to catch a golden fish." The passerby, without a blink of an eyelid, said, "Stop thinking, start fishing." That is the only way you can achieve whatever you want to achieve. Therefore, planning has a role to play, but beyond a stage, you will have to get into action. I had difficulty in comprehending law. Later, I developed a passion for it. That's a different matter. But initially, law was frightening, intimidating, and threatening the moment you open the book. So I used to go to a park early morning at 4:30. So till the sunrise, I used to do my morning exercise. And the moment the daylight is enough to read, I used to open the BAR Act, Companies Act 1956, and read section by section, clause by clause, provision by provision. And over a period of time, I knew the in and out of Companies Act 1956, from top to bottom, whichever way, whatever anybody asked. And then I started preparing through the normal textbook, which all other students were also studying. In other words, this is all in the mindset. Whether it's your favorite subject or difficult subject, it's a question of perception, and you can change that perception. You can work on it and change it. And it is possible. Develop the habit of getting up early morning. Because morning definition varies from student to student. What is morning? If you can get up before the sun gets up, that is the ideal time